Hi, it's another day clean. That's what we used to say in treatment 4 years ago. So if there's any C90 graduates out there, you all know what I'm talking about, and that's what it is. It's another day clean, um, which is great. So leaving the hospital. Uh, it's not easy having a friend that's sick, and uh, you know he's as difficult as he can be. Sometimes, well, a lot of times, Michael is such a good person that came into my life when I had nobody to help me, and I'm convinced that God placed him in my life to make sure that I didn't die. Pretty sure without his letting me trade my services, for room and board, I don't know where I'd be. So it's very dangerous out on these streets. Harrisburg is not a safe place at night. It's a beautiful city, but unfortunately, there's just a lot of crime. I don't know if I've said this before, but the week I went to rehab, I was afraid to walk outside of our front door. I kind of live in the heart of that drug trafficking area, and there had been 13 shootings, one of which was a man that I had been smoking with, and he got shot in the leg, just like, I don't know, 3 or 4 days before I left. I couldn't believe it. Like, that really instilled some serious fear in me. About 2 months prior to that, no, not even, like a month prior, time's just so weird when you're, let's face it, time's weird all the time, because we made it up and it really doesn't exist, and, sometimes it feels like it's moving fast, sometimes it feels like it's moving slow, and that's because it really doesn't exist. It's all up here, how we experience our life, and that man-made time tracking stuff. I wonder, 100 years from now, like, will we even have time? Like, will we wear watches? Will it be a thing that matters to us? I wouldn't be surprised if we got rid of time. But anyway, I guess. All I know is it was kind of cold out, so it had to have been probably November. I was standing a block and a half from my house at the chicken place that stays open pretty late. A lot of these places used to be open all night. All of you know COVID changed a lot of that for everybody. I seriously miss Walmart in the middle of the night. They can bring that back anytime. But I was standing outside the chicken place. I think I was trying to come up with a way to score something, and I just happened to be standing there, and a young guy, couldn't have been more than 20, approached me and asked me how I was doing, and then all of a sudden, like, 4 or 5 other young guys, came right up on us, and I was kind of surrounded by this crew, and they all had black Scullies and black COVID masks, and I said literally, what is this? Like, what are you guys, the Modern Musketeers? Like, what's up with your costumes? And not even 5 seconds after I said that, one of the guys takes out his piece and opens fire. I could not have been more in shock. Like, I don't even know what I was thinking. Like, you have to think so fast, and I was not prepared for that. It is not the first shooting that I've been around this year because of being out on the street. There were a few times, at least 2 other times, where I was on the same block when a gunfire let off, and it's very scary when you're within that 50 feet, 50 to 100 feet from a shooting. That is really some scary stuff. But anyway, this particular occasion, I mean, he was just letting go, and I didn't take the time to like watch him or identify who was doing it because I just wanted to fucking remove myself. I had thoughts of like, why did I have to come out? Like, I wish I would have just stayed in. But I quickly ran, and what I'm also thinking is, how freaking dare you not like give me a warning? Like, you know that I'm not part of your little crew here, and like, you know, I had no idea that was gonna happen, and you're literally pow, 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 pow. And all I'm thinking is someone is gonna return fire on us, and I have nothing to do with this. And now, because of their immaturity and a self-obsession and obsession with that lifestyle, I might lose my life. And not to mention my self-obsession and my obsession with the lifestyle that I took my ass out, you know, after midnight. You know what they say, nothing is good or gravy after midnight. Like, there's just no ever reason to be out after midnight, unless, I guess there is. But, you know, for an addict like me and an addict in recovery like me, there's no reason to be out after midnight. And anyway, we ran, there's like a church a half a block down, which has an alley that then cuts down to another alley. And oh, and by the way, I am walking down 2nd Street in Harrisburg right now. If any of you are familiar, this is where the majority of the bars and restaurants are. It can get pretty lively here. I don't know, since COVID, I really haven't paid attention, but it used to be a big draw here, especially in the summer months when people could be drinking out on... Whoop, sorry about